I think we're good. Just we try to keep it. If you enjoy getting this stain out, don't get it on the guys. Hey, don't get it on our stuff. Hi.
Hello. Could you please not do that?
Why?
Because this is our stuff.
Can you please not do this?
We were allowed to table here. We actually have a permit.
Watch a triggered leftist attack Charlie Kirk's Turning Point USA as they are tabling. Guys, this is insane, all right? These lefties have gone out of control. Well, you know, that's really nothing new, but it's an insane video nonetheless, and you are gonna enjoy it. So we're gonna get right into it, but first, do me a huge favor here, like our video and share it around so we can keep bringing you guys this great, hard-hitting content. As always, Patriots, I'm your host, Arian, and this is Resist the Mainstream.
Hey! Whoa. What, you're worried I'm gonna stain your f***ing signs that are telling lies to people? Why would you do that? I'm so sorry. His still can't change the agenda. I tried to talk to you, asshole. I just tried to talk to you.
Case in point, most of the time.
Alright then. I think we're good. Just we try to keep it. If you enjoy getting this stain out, don't get it on the guys. Hey, don't get it on our stuff. Hi.
Hello. Could you please not do that?
Why?
Because this is our stuff.
Can you please not do this?
We were allowed to table here. We actually have a permit.
Yeah?
Yeah, we do.
I'm not touching you. I'm grabbing your phone.
Well, that's yeah, you can't touch his phone.
I'm not touching your phone. I'm covering the camera.
Okay.
You're not touching it.
Why are you here?
Because we have a right to be here. Why are you here?
Because I have a right to be here. About kids. We care
Okay,
about
so why are you damaging our stuff?
Behold the tolerant left.
That guy is absolutely nuts. All right. Also, you notice how he totally lied right there? He says, oh, I'm not touching you. I'm touching your phone. Oh, I'm not touching your phone. Which is it, buddy? Anyways, there's a reason they call this campus of UC Berkeley, UC Berkeley. All right. People there are just insane. And it is arguably one of the primary greeting bounds for the batshit crazy leftism we see across the college campuses. Let's not forget, this is the school where they built a bridge blocking white people from crossing. What kind of bridge, you may ask? A human bridge that was blocking a real bridge, so white students couldn't go to class. These people are sick. And I think that's an understatement. Let's also not forget what happened when Ben Shapiro or Milo Yiannopoulos came. You remember what Antifa was doing? Smashing windows, burning buildings, lighting them on fire. They're nuts, straight up. And surprise, surprise, the police basically did nothing. It's almost as if they are enabling a system of anarcho-tyranny. It is really disturbing. With all that being said, there is some hope for this crazy campus. I had a friend tell me a good story about the former president of the UC Berkeley College Republicans. He basically trolled a bunch of leftists one day, did an Easter Sunday brunch in which, you know, he cooked beef. Now, why is that funny? Well, he did this on the same day that they had a vegan protest of sorts, and he raised money for animal rights organizations while selling burgers. Kind of funny. Also, by happenstance, that same day was also April 20th. You know what that means? A bunch of college students sit smoking dope up on the hills, and guess what? That meant munchies and then a lot of money, and a lot of money being spent on burgers specifically. Pretty funny. Unfortunately, these type of crazy leftist violence incidents are a lot more common than one might expect. Check this out. Here's another example.
Totally different. Muhammad, hold on a second. Jesus Christ has 0 documented sins, died a passive death.
He was from the line of David. You know what David did?
Well, David was a Jew.
He sent a dude out on the line to get killed so he could have his wife.
Yeah, and David was not. David was not divine. Jesus was. There's a difference.
It was part of the divine line, right?
No doubt, but no one was perfect until Jesus came down to earth. That's what we Christians believe. You see the difference. You ask what makes Christianity different. Theologically, Christianity has a completely different doctrine than any other world religion that's ever existed. And now I'm not.
What's your hat say?
ICE.
What does that stand for?
Immigration, Customs, and Enforcement. Hey, don't touch
What are
it.
you doing?
What the heck?
You gotta let her have her emotions, man. Just listen.
Have a nice day.
Listen, I'm not saying that she was right.
Let's have a conversation.
She was wrong for that. But you gotta show yourself.
Sorry,
If
Charlie.
you really love her, you let her go.
No, 100%, guys. I'm not gonna press.
You did good. You did
Thank you.
good.
See,
I'm giving you a props.
I'm not gonna.
'Cause I'd have been pissed. I might have wanted to elbow her.
No, that's not.
Get women back.
Hey, put it on mine. That's not what it's about, guys. We have to have respect for each other and love. Right?
I'm not agreeing with what she did.
So, okay, I think I have to go. This
My
is.
uncle did not.
We have 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes, but I appreciate you, man. Seriously, no, dude, that was great.
I like how that guy was first saying, hey, you know, let her go, you know, be nice and peaceful, which Charlie was, but then it admits that he would have elbowed her if he did that. Kind of funny. But, you know, honestly, I would have just pressed charges on it. Sure, honestly, you know, I may sound heartless, but I am so sick of leftists getting just all mean, acting emboldened, thinking they just go ahead and assault people, because that is assault, by the way, what she did. Definitely. Enough's enough. They always get away with their actions consequence-free. But sometimes it is enough even for Charlie Kirk to decide to take action. Check this example out.
I'm the hateful one where they say F Chuck
They're
and
saying nothing. They're saying nothing, and you're attacking them
no,
with
the
your
signs
words.
talk for their hatred.
Okay, and so does your justice shirt with the racist on it.
Does it bother you who's on the Supreme Court? Does that trigger you?
The fact that you're wearing a apologist shirt.
He
and
never raped anybody, nor was he ever
sexual
accused of rape.
assault, whatever the you need to stop talking. Hi, mom. And you're
Why
just,
do I need to stop talking?
you're bringing hate to this campus, and there was none
No,
before.
actually love and unity and conversation and
Yeah.
agreement and pictures with Democrats, which I love. This is the hatred. Calling people racist man babies. There are real race.
Assaulted,
Can I?
you had people been assaulted because of your organization.
No one's been assaulted because
At
of me.
Texas State, what about that? What do you have to say about that? Silence.
What do you mean? We have an event. We have an event there tonight.
No, because of the student government election, your organization on campus had it rigged. Yeah, you look away from me because you know it's the truth.
So I'll allow our student members to talk about it. But I will say this. There are real racists in the world. And when you call people like me a racist, it cheapens real racism. Because everybody then becomes a racist. There's zero evidence that I'm a racist.
You've enabled racists. That
Like-
makes you racist.
Like Candace Owens,
You've enabled racists.
like
That's
Larry
not
Elder,
the only name that
like
you know.
Dr. Ben Carson, like Stacey Dash.
Dr. Ben Carson.
Yeah, Dr. Ben Carson.
Oh,
the bitter
yeah.
racist who's a black head of housing and urban development.
Yeah, because being
Right.
black really makes you really anti-racist.
What helps?
Okay, Mr. I hate identity
Would
politics.
a racist host the nation's largest young black leadership summit?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Got him. Also, you notice how there's such a common theme with all these leftists? They'll sit there and hurl all this crap at you, say you're a racist, you're a terrible person, blah, blah, blah. But then, like for the first girl, for example, Charlie says, you know, give me some evidence. I don't want to talk any more than I have to, blah, blah, blah. It's like, just shut up. You know, you're not even capable of a coherent thought or argument. Maybe just close your mouth and sit this one out and let the intellectuals go in. I don't know, just a thought. But that's, of course, a rhetorical suggestion because there are no genuine intellectuals on the left. They just don't exist. As exemplified by this little boy right here, who's slightly more rational than the girl, arguably, in that he actually is presenting an argument, but it's a horrible one. You know, Dr. Ben Carson, I don't know, guys. It's so low IQ, it's kind of hard to react to, all right? Give me a break. Give me a break. But get ready for this. It's about to get really spicy.
So at what point would I not be a racist then?
When you stop enabling racists.
Name one.
All of your supporters. All of these mother
People are racist?
Okay.
That's an unbelievably racist thing to say. Whoa, that's assault. Are you serious?
I do want to press charges, by the way.
We're gonna press charges against him?
Oh, now that was satisfying to watch. I love seeing some leftist punk like that just get it absolutely handed to them. You could just tell the guy was shocked after. They're so used to doing all this garbage, having no accounting for their actions, but today, nope. Sorry, buddy. You're going to jail. Beautiful to see, beautiful to witness. God bless, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you again soon.